Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Mini Takes Estates 2022. This has been a long time coming. I don't know, 2 different start stops. It's awesome to see it back. There's a huge crowd here. We're in the middle of nowhere, Vermont, and you can always tell when you're in the middle of Vermont when you just see what looks to be trash. It might be somebody's house. It might be a yard sale. Don't know, but it's beautiful Vermont. This is a crowd, I've told, of about 500 people at least, probably more for this opener. In fact, it's got to be a lot more than that now that I look around. It's incredible to see this back after a few years off. There is a huge excitement here. So many different cars, and it's just a car that brings us together. But man, what a culture has been born out of this. So excited to be back. And yeah, let's go take a look at some minis. So this of course is the thankless job of directing traffic.
Red one goes low.
And everybody's trying to sort of jockey for the right position. So tons of cool cars here, lots of GPs. This guy has 230,000 miles on this R53. Replaced the engine once, otherwise it's been pretty trouble-free. Okay, not too bad. Lots and lots of new minis here, which is pretty interesting to see. Some roadsters. Oh my lord, that's cool. What's so amazing about this event is you get to see people's ingenuity and just the interesting things they've added. I mean, look at this. A lot of Michigan, a lot of California.
I recognize this guy.
Hey, look at this.
What's happening?
Hey, how's it going? Good to see you.
How's it going?
I mean, you know, this is the kind of person you run into at a Mini Takes Estates event. Just like that.
Just like that.
Day one. This is incredible. The energy here is awesome, and we're just talking about, you know, just the fact that Mini USA has put so much time and energy into the logistics, the planning, and really trying to make this event special. And they've done it now 3 times because they had to cancel it twice. So it's been a long time coming. So fantastic opening here. We're gonna head into the vendor area, see what kind of coffee is around, and go from there. Great. We are here with Candy with Best Friends Animal Society,
yes, hi,
which is a fantastic sponsor of what we see around us. And we're here also with what's his name again? Yeah, he lives up to that name, I would say. So tell me a little bit about the program. Tell me a little bit about your partnership with it.
Absolutely. So Best Friends Animal Society is a national nonprofit animal welfare organization, and we've been a charitable partner of Mini since 2013. So this is not our first Mini Takes Estates, but this year folks have the opportunity to raise money for Best Friends, to donate to Best Friends. There's raffles going on, to learn from different shelters and humane societies along the route, hopefully adopt a pet and take them home with them. And the support of our mission, which is to make our country no-kill for shelter pets by 2025.
That's amazing.
Nice job. I got your jacket. I see the back of your shirt. Oh, is that where we're going?
Honeymoon? Wow! That's gonna make this song even more interesting.
Thank you. Different colors. Sure. People I would like to sign. Ooh, somebody did a really nice one. Thank you.
So we've got triple, quadruple the amount of cars that we had about 20 minutes ago. I think everybody's made it at this point. Got a ton of just really, really interesting modded minis. I mean, love to see sort of OEM plus look here on this Cooper S, or is this JCW? JCW, of course. A lot of roadsters.
When you finish, you wouldn't be so kind as to...
Absolutely. Is down there?
Absolutely.
That deep dish. So we're gonna pack up and head into the hills of Vermont, head west into the Finger Lakes country of New York, and see what we find. Welcome to Mini Takes the States 2022. This is the start of a 9-day trek across the eastern part of the United States, and what we have here are over 900 minis. 900 in the middle of nowhere, Vermont. And it's a party, and it's like 8 in the morning. Amazing. I mean, it's so cool to see this back. It's always been a great event. I think it means probably a little bit more to some people now after the past few years of COVID, and it's so much of a celebration. So cool to see just the enthusiasm. So a couple numbers, really interesting numbers. 55% of people registered for Mini Takes the States in 2022 are new, first time. So that's interesting. This is going to be a different event than before. Of that, I think it's near 20% are first time Mini owners. So this is their first Mini. Again, I think it's a little bit of a newer crowd to the brand than before, which is great, which is fantastic. The diversity of cars, diversity of people, it's just a really interesting mix, and it's something that we've always loved about MTTS, but it's definitely a little bit more obvious now because of just the different type of people, the different generations buying this car. Just so cool to see. A lot of campers, a lot of people who are really looking at this as a way to go cross country. And of course, as always, a way to show off their minis, you know, to show off what they've done in their minis, to show off just their personal vibe. So it's back, so happy to see it. And we are going to get in our car and we're gonna head west.